Hello everybody, this is Mr. Alessandrini and I just kind of wanted to give you an overview of my website, so if you're interested in using it, you can go ahead and do that. Well, right here, if you notice on the left hand side, we have our home page, we have math links, we have Meet Mr. A, we have parents, students, teachers, Web 2.0 / open source, and finally the sitemap. Let me just go ahead and take you through the home page. Notice at first it says welcome to my home page. There you have the Mr. A, something I made online, which is kind of my symbol I've come to. And you'll notice first off that you see that this is dragging over onto this. If that happens on your computer, just go ahead, and I would suggest go ahead and make in the view. I'm going to go ahead and make it at 90 instead, and that's much better, okay? So take a look here again, and notice how on the left-hand side we have my classroom as an environment where everyone can and is expected to learn. I have 5 rules that promote fairness, respect, and order within the classroom, and the rules that you can see are right here. If you'll notice, the word respect is used a lot. Respect the classmates, respect the teachers, and respect yourself. I always want to make sure that there's a lot of respect in my classroom. I like to give respect, and I also make sure my students give respect as well. Going on, you'll notice, coming up here, we have announcements. These will be updated every week. As you can see, the end of the 9 weeks was actually yesterday, and they should be getting their grade cards by Friday of next week. That would be Friday the 18th. Okay, also check out, if you haven't already, please if you go ahead and click on this and give a little bit of an opinion about my website, I'll go ahead and give your child 5 bonus points in spelling. And speaking about spelling, if you take a look here, we have my spelling list from January 14th to the 18th. Here are all the words that we're going to be using. So these are right here for your use anytime you need to get to them. And of course down here we have some just fun little things that kind of make the website a little bit more interesting. So again, that is my home page. Now coming over here to math links we use quite often. Give it a few seconds. There we are. Okay, we scroll down. Something that we do a lot in math, as you know, is we do a lot of fact practice. So if you take a look at any one of these sites, here's for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Facts are set up right there. Remember, you can always use your facts for homework instead of just practice them. So if we have fact homework one night, you want to use one of those pages, go for it. Here we have fact games because it's a lot of fun to play games instead of just practicing. These are both baseball games, which the kids know how to play, and it's a lot of fun. Dibbles is more of my own use, so you don't have to worry about dibbles. So those are the math links. Meet Mr. A. Okay, this is just kind of a little introduction. I'm going to go ahead and show all content. If this comes up, a lot of times you show all content. There's a lot of bells and whistles. You don't have to show it, but if you want to, you can. And this is actually a picture of me after actually right before I ran the Columbus Marathon. I'm actually smiling there. My picture afterwards, I'm not as exuberant, but I still would have a good time. This is just, again, some more bells and whistles, just a little bit about me. As you say, I'm from Van Wert. I like to teach social studies, science, did the half marathon. I got a degree from Miami University, but I also got an endorsement over at OSU Lima. Of course, now I'm getting one through Bowling Green. Okay, and this is a really cool video too. It kind of explains a little bit about me. You can go ahead and play that at your own time. All right, going on. Parents. This is for parents, any parents who want to go ahead and get some extra sources. The first off you'll notice is that this is going to take you right to Lincoln View Local School page, take to the home page. Number 2, Edline, will take you right to Edline, so if you want to check your child's grade, you can go there. Number 3, Social Studies Companion Side, this is for Mr. Hicks. Mr. Hicks' Social Studies class, you can go ahead and go on there, and it will go along with the book that he teaches. If you made it to orientation, this is a Prezi, or presentation model that I use for orientation, so if you weren't able to make it, you can always go ahead and click on that. Okay, and also here I have the calendar for the 2012-2013 academic school year. As you can see, we're pretty much through most of the dates right now. Right now we are at January 11th, so January 21st is the next big day, and that's going to be Martin Luther King Jr. Day. No school, yippee. So check that out for your calendar. Now again, this is just what I have for parents right now. Now parents, if you're looking at this right now, and you want to go ahead and have more stuff on this website, more stuff on the parents links, go ahead and just email me or post something on my wall that I have up there and tell me, hey, what do you want to see? Because I'm always willing to change this stuff. I just want to know what you guys want to see on it. Students, this is a really, really good listing of links right here. Here we have from Dance Mat Typing, which is a typing center, the Fun Brain, the kids know about that, Cool Math, good practice for kids, Discovery Education, Fact Monster, ShellSilverstein.com if you're into poetry, Prongo.com with different games and things like that, Goofy Smart Kids, again, more for games, videos. This is actually a video site, so if your computer can play videos, this is a really good one to go to. And Story Nori, which is also good for a collection of podcasts and stories, like from fairy tales, educational stories, classic tales, and more. I believe the Wizard of Oz is on there, which is kind of fun. I'm going to give a little plug for you, Mr. Craner. We are doing the Wizard of Oz for Van Wert High School this year, so if you're interested in that, go check that out. And Wikipedia. Now I know Wikipedia has a little bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? Little controversy. Some people think it's not the best place for information. I personally like it. I personally like it for the pictures. It gives some basic information. Of course, if you're going to do a research project, probably not the best place to go to. But if you want some good pictures, you want to go ahead and find some basic information about things, Wikipedia is the place to go to. So these are student links. And again, if you know any other student links and you feel like, hey, I got some ideas, go ahead and let me know about them. These are for teachers. So teachers, if you're on this website right now, go ahead and take a look here. We have iTunes, conference videos, free technology for teacher, Mathmania. That's Mathmania. It's actually where I got all those fact pages at. Issues in education, Education Atlas, whole bunch of things. Info Ohio, huge database for resources. A great site. Okay, D3A2. This is the set of tools that puts data and resources. It's like basically if your district uses this, it's a good resource to see how they do on the achievement test or not. Online OAA, this actually can let you log in and create an account for your students, and they can take online Ohio Achievement Assessments in both reading and math, and it's many, many different grades. And finally, Value Added. This is what we use for Value Added to see how our kids are doing the achievement test. These are for teachers, and again, teachers, you got more ideas and such, just let me know if you want something, I'll put it on there. Finally, Web 2.0. Finally, you might be asking yourself, what exactly is Web 2.0? If you're not sure what that is, this video right here from YouTube is a great resource to tell you what it is. What I put on here, I put on some of my favorite Web 2.0 applications. Wallwisher, this is actually the wall I was telling you about. You can go ahead and post your own messages on the wall, and anybody can go ahead and post to it. Wordle, these are word clouds, really good for spelling or for getting ideas out in kind of a fun way. Again, all these are free, and you can use Glogster. This one takes a little bit more memory, but it's still a lot of fun to use, especially if you like doing presentations and projects. Actually, this could even count as your own website, because it creates. I mean, this is basically an entire website, and this is just an introduction of me. Coming down, podcasts. Podcasts are really important, so there you go with that. Bubble Us. If you're familiar with Kidspiration or Inspiration, is very similar, except this is a free online product. And finally, Prezi, that's that presentation editor I showed you earlier from that we used at orientation. Again, all of these are great Web 2.0 projects. And finally, at the very bottom, I have Google. Now, if you only use Google for finding pictures, for using a map, or for finding different websites, you're really not using Google to its full potential. There are so many things you can do, like this whole web page created through Google Sites. Google Docs, if you have presentations or projects you do with people, but the whole problem is that you hate meeting together, collaborate, Google Docs is for you. Google Blog, you can create your own blogs. Calendars, you can make your own calendars and people can edit it online. Again, these are all, and this isn't even touching the tip of the iceberg. There is so much more that Google has to offer, and that takes you to google.com. All you need to do is just sign up for an actual account, again, which is free. Again, all of these things right here you find are free. Finally, we'll take it back to the sitemap. The sitemap, you don't have to really worry about. In fact, basically just takes you back to here. Okay? And finally, we'll go back to home. So again, that in a nutshell, that is my website. It will be changing quite often. And again, if you have any ideas for it, go ahead and let me know. I hope you found this information helpful, and I hope you'll be checking out my website more often. Take care, and have a good day.